everyone. So we are back with some more Disco Elysium. Hey Agawai! Oh my god! Welcome, welcome, welcome. You missed all the drama of yesterday. I died again in this stupid game. I don't know how I managed to go through my first run through of the game, God knows how many months ago, without dying, but I've died twice till now. So where we left off yesterday was we were going to talk to Ewart Claire, who's the head of the workers reunion at the dock. And this guy, well, he knows stuff about us. He has a lot of information about us, which pretty much killed my morale so much I died last time. So this time I have one heal and two morale heals left, which should be good. I know the chair took away one of my health. Maybe I should refuse to sit. And we need stuff from this guy. And this guy wants to get us on his side. So, oh my god, what's Kim doing? So, last time he offered us a big check. We took it, but we didn't thank him. I think I should pretend to be a dirty cop. That might work out better for me. Let's see. Let's give it a shot. We have a save point anyway.
Is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
Mr. Dawn.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you. Okay. With a mixture of expectation and impatience, well bottled.
Alright. Think. Yes. I think I should. No, I won't go straight to the point. That fellow liked going around the bush. No, beating around the bush. So, are you in charge?
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
This seat hurt me last time. I don't want to sit on it. Let me try to avoid that.
Ewart Claire, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
Okay.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
Already in the position of power.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit on it.
Detective.
No.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best.
I'm on a different path. It's highly possible. I mean, I don't even think I'm on the path that I played before. Like, the entire thing is going on its own trajectory. I don't even remember what options I chosen, nothing. So it's like a brand new game for me right now. And I already, like, the first time I played in part 1, I kind of lost all my motivation and gave up on being detective. So it was game over. So I restarted it. Then yesterday, this guy killed all my morale and I gave up being a detective again. Oh, okay. Let's try our best.
What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Yes. Just not his day. It's never his day. He has a really terrible time. I think if I ask him, why are you calling me Mr. Dubois, I might lose morale because I am showing that I don't know stuff. I'd rather stand.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
I don't sit. It's kind of my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
As he nods, his multiple chins move like ocean waves.
I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with
God,
any man who
he's not
won't
gonna
face
talk.
me
I
at
have
eye
to
level.
sit.
Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our
What the
conversation.
hell?
But until
So
then,
if I don't
I'm
sit,
afraid I
he's not
must
gonna
ask
talk
you
to me.
leave.
You're no titan affiliation, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
I need to.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
I had to sit. Let me wink at him. Should I remain serious, try to wink back, or think about the chair? I think if I think about the chair, I'll get obsessed with that. My character is very obsessive. Let me wink at him.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders
Nothing
Union
happened.
help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
Okay.
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world.
No,
It's
let me keep it at full.
violating your backside.
I knew it. This bloody chair.
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
Okay. This check, I have to take it because he has a conception of
It
me.
should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Where's the check? I don't see the check. I don't see it on that table. The animators haven't put any check.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Should I ask him questions? Should I thank him and take the check? Last time I didn't say anything and it boded badly for me later. Keep it, I'm good. Okay, let me thank him and
Don't
take it.
mention it. But also, don't forget it. I'm just kidding, of course.
He's not.
Yeah, I know he's not.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease
Oh,
about
God.
one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we
This
speak.
is what hurt my
I've
morale
got
last
my best
time.
hounds looking for that lost gun.
Oh god, I'm going to lose morale.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
I don't know how to avoid this. Okay,
The
heal.
world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
Yeah.
When he said, don't worry, he actually meant, be very worried.
Okay. Last time I said I would appreciate any help, then Kim got mad at me and like rock in a hard spot. How do you know about my
I know
gun?
everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right.
That's a song.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a
Please,
safe
I
place.
don't want to die here.
Listen, I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Oh god, I'm gonna fail this and lose another morale. That's what happened last
God,
time.
you're
Yeah.
sweating. Your knees
Sorry.
is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun.
Hi,
and
Juju
those
Sauce.
children are gonna
Welcome to
shoot
the
themselves with
stream.
it.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
I'm gonna lose morale again. Ugh. Okay, can I survive?
Mr.
I have
Dubois,
no more
he
heals.
keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
I'll keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot. There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe place. I'll slide down the chair.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe
Damn it.
you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Nah, I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Duvar. Vaguely gesture with your hands above your head.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
One or the other.
What an odd demonstration.
Please, I don't want to die.
You got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man.
Might have to redo this.
You are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
Police officer questions. Okay, I want to talk about the hanging.
Of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you.
Okay.
I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
I sense there's a
There's
but.
a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Exchange information.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But
Okay.
I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
Yeah, he wants us to do him a favor so that... Okay, I've opened a few
And I'm
doors.
sure you're going to open this one with flying colours, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
Sure, there isn't. You remember this, though? Well...
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the
Best of luck.
arch-liar.
I don't know,
Pretend
will I
to
die
play into
again?
his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
I'll accept it.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's
Oh
done
god,
and we can
you're
take
not
our
gonna do
friendship
it
to the next
now?
level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist.
You
A real
failed,
free thinker,
okay.
too. He'll tell you precisely where the door
Let
is.
me see if I can
One
do
last
it.
thing, Harry.
Okay.
Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree.
Okay,
behind
let
the
me
west
ask him for
cafeteria.
help with that body.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Wait, Aga, how did he fail the task?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt, a steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder.
Alright.
Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
Yeah,
I
I'll
can certainly see
say
how having him
worker
up there
beats.
might start affecting some real estate values.
He licks his fat lips and
But
smiles.
of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you.
Yay. Physique or physical strength was bad. Mine's terrible too, I think. It's 2! I have so much intellect, but I'm a dumbass. Oh no. Okay. This doesn't bode well for me.
Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they need it to be taken down. And, Jean, please take it easy with the race science. He's had enough of that. You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you.
No, I'm not asking him more questions unless I have stuff. Bye.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Great, we don't want to
Here,
get stuck in
you're
here.
one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
Didn't wanna be. I survived! Oh my god! I survived this! Okay. I have a novelty check. But my money is still that much. What do I do? Okay. should I do? I have to meet that weird Joker looking character. And what are you thinking? Oddly quiet. Okay, come on. Let's go. I don't know how I came. What are you thinking again? Okay, my god. Come on, come on. Let's go. We have things to do. People to see and all that. Illegal jobs to complete. Go this way. I'm faster. It took me quite a while to realize that double click makes them run to a spot. Okay, I have to talk to that guy. Oh no, this guy first. I'm walking around with the crowbar. Lol. Okay, no, wait. Talk to him.
So,
Banana.
don't you like our harbor?
You've
Okay.
been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
Nice enough.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right.
Okay.
You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Should I ask him for money? Yeah.
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Yeah, let's catch it.
The coin lands into your hand as if it has always belonged there.
Yay, got some money.
Always glad to help out the RCM. Shame I can't do more.
Yay.
Things are meager at the moment due to... You know, the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing though.
Every little
I'm
bit
always glad
helps.
to help out when possible. Not like these slithering scabs.
Well, any idea who
mercenary,
killed
eh?
him?
Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
Well, he was
What
hanged
a
with a
thought.
cargo belt.
Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed
Your
how?
dead guy was an enemy combatant.
What does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Okay, that's a dumb question. Why will I ask him whether he killed him? Obviously he didn't.
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
He's not lying about not doing it himself.
Okay.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
Okay.
No problem. I wish
Okay.
the best to you in your search. A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He said it belonged to a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you.
Okay.
I got that key right here.
Key
And
to
let me tell
basement
you, it's mighty
apartment.
good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I heard something
a
about a
weasel?
weasel.
Oh, I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you're gonna be committing fratricide, my racist friend.
Oh wait, I became racist?
What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's
Oh.
behind the wailing in rags. That's all I know. Our
Behind the
organization is what you call
greenhouse.
compartmentalized. Means we keep out
Hey
of each other's
Flames,
business.
hi!
Okay,
Welcome,
where did
welcome.
you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None
Okay.
of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Okay, anything else I need to know
I'm
about
more
the
of a
fellow?
philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Okay.
He means he's not going to tell you cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard.
Okay, good talking to you. Bye. Let's see. I have to ask Rennie about a photo. Get the body. Open the apartment door. I think I should get the body done first. Like, let's not do side jobs first. Let's do my main task. I have to eventually, I guess, go back to that guy, but let's talk to him. Hey, help us get the body
The
down.
unpromising race pupil returns.
So it was. My unpromising race pupil entered the harbor and used my superior to give me orders. I salute your cunning and will remove the body from the tree with
My
my
bare
bare hands.
Okay.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
Mm-hmm.
There's a but.
There's a but.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
Lieutenant, what if we don't
This
want to
is
do
the
that?
uncomfortable result of not taking it on ourselves. I can
Okay,
live with a
Kim's
compromise.
good with it, so let's
Listen
do that.
to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious race may yet prove fierce competition to my heroic haplogroup.
Haplogroup.
Hey.
Okay.
See that they stay here the whole time.
Okay, I have to just stand here. Bye, Measurehead. Walk faster. I have no money to pay for my room.
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Apparently so.
Ooh, I like men with guns and power. I'm Katya, by the way.
Hi,
You hear that?
Katya.
That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I also wish I
Look
could
at
see
you!
it.
RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everott's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
No, we
And who
need
are
stuff
you?
done.
What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
Oh, Kim. I'll work with whoever I want. Please don't lose morale.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno. Then, the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
Okay. Is he back? Hi, hey, Measurehead, welcome back. Did you get the body down? Yes. It's
The
done.
corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
Oh my god, I'm not going to get into an argument. Thank you.
Farewell, ham sandwich. You are a union man from now on.
Everyone's made me a union man. I don't want to be a union man. Shoo. Okay. Go to the yard and see what Measurehead accomplished. Cool. Come on, Kim. Let's go this way. Go slowly down the stairs. Slowly. Come on, come on. Come on. Finally got the body down from the tree. Our one task here. I've done everything else instead. Come on, come on. Let's go, let's go. Oh my god, the branch is also done, yeah.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished.
I kind of forgot to save, damn it. Well, it's down. Celebrate in a more reserved
Mr.
manner.
Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
Okay. Field autopsy?
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
Okay. Field
The
autopsy.
RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing manual.
Okay.
The fuck are they on about?
Hey, Kuno, shoo.
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Don't we have someone
No,
else for this?
You and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain. From autopsy to cleanup to social work, everything.
Okay, yes, I feel like
You
I'm a
are. The
detective.
station would not have assigned you on this case if you weren't. Now, the way I see it,
Yeah, I know. Well,
it's either this, or we complete the initial interviews. We already met Evrard, that only leaves the Wild Pines representative. There's one in town, negotiating the strike. She could have information.
Wild Pines representative. I have to find her. Let's do this
The
stuff.
lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Will I win this? Oh, it's locked. First, what
Come
exactly
on,
is?
officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Have I really?
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the
Oh,
Dillman
I'm
Shield
escaping
Fault
from
line,
reality.
Corpus Windy, is the world's highest summit, and the failure of the 38 single, Et puis descend, to crack the
Okay.
top 20 was the death knell of disco. But what a field autopsy is, you have no idea.
Okay, I don't know what it is. Do you have another pair of gloves, Kim?
Unfortunately, no.
I have gardening
They are
gloves.
better than nothing. Tell you what, I perform the anatomical side of things while you will take notes.
Oh crap, I have to take notes.
That's right.
Okay, open my ledger at the field autopsy form.
The dead man stares in silence
Okay.
as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts.
Okay.
Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
Assistant.
That's you.
the
HDB.
corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says
Coroner's case number.
AK57 0803 dot 0815.
Kim, you know everything. Do you even need me? Like, I don't know.
KK equals Kim Kitsuragi. 57 equals Precinct 57, followed by his date 0803 and time of arrival
Okay.
0815 on the scene. He's indexed the case after himself, not you.
Yeah, I don't really mind that he's indexed it that way. Anything goes wrong, his fault. You know.
That's because he doesn't want to bring up the messy question of your initials.
Yeah, no, I'm just writing it
Next.
down. Name,
NA. Next.
date of birth,
NA.
age,
Roughly 50.
50.
Try 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side.
I'm gonna write 42.
He nods.
Race,
Mondial.
Mondial. Okay.
Fair to olive-skinned, from the Isola of Mwindi. This is as vague as it gets. You might as well say whitish.
Okay, let me write that
The pudgy
down.
mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Sex?
Fucky, fucky!
Cool.
Male.
Pigs can have sex?
Male.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
I know. Date of
We're
death.
still going with March 4th. 51.
Okay.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
Okay.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt
Oh,
still,
it's still around in his neck?
Only one box remains.
Evidence of treatment?
At least not after the initial examination.
I'm not so sure. Didn't the footprints look like he was carried
They'd
over?
have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for untrained dog walkers.
Oh.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then,
We should start the post-mortem.
Okay.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
I don't have any Inland Empire points. I'm not going to talk to the dead man. So I'm saving I got a skill point, but I'm saving it to see what I might need it on. Like, I guess I'll need it in physical instrument as per Aga, as what Aga said. Let's see. External examination. Summary.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
Okay.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The
Okay.
disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
Write it
The boots are
down.
ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
Write that
The boot has
down.
a serial number. It's E50.100.100. The lines between the plates are in the shape of the alphanumerical. The number is purposefully concealed by the design.
Okay,
The
write
tubes.
that down. I'm a good assistant.
The upper torso is covered in a single continuous tattoo, resembling a national pattern. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue
Okay.
and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene using a Trigat Mini.
Okay, yeah, write that down
The
too.
deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot.
Dude, Kim is good
Color
at this.
yellow. Length 3 meters.
Mm-hmm.
There is a buckle on the other end.
Alright.
Well nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age 42.
I got the try.
Preservation is good. Ambient temperature below freezing.
Write that
Body hair is
down.
light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
I don't want to touch the corpse's hair. I'm just going to write that
Lividity
down.
is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs, consistent with stones thrown post-mortem.
Kuno,
Low velocity.
very bad kid.
Fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
My god, not everything's about you, kid.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation.
Write that
You
down.
get your mark.
Okay, he produces a small knife with the other hand pulling on the belt. He starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious that the material cannot be cut, okay?
Still worrying. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
But will the head fall off?
You got
No.
just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Good thing we got these chain
Always
cutters.
good to think ahead. Now,
Oh no, I have to cut it?
we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
Okay.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
Oh no.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't want that to happen. Let me just put 1 point in that. Let's see. Okay. Even if my odds are even, my luck is so bad that most probably gonna fail it.
After
Oh!
some deliberation,
I
you sink the
succeeded!
cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming
Sorry.
on your brow.
Okay, press down.
Snap. The knot is slashed.
Oh, thank goodness.
Another cut, and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
Using that skill point for physical instrument game in use.
The
Continue.
rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
Okay.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
Okay.
Chest is intact, normal contour, abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia.
No! It's gonna happen, see!
Kids.
I fucking knew it!
Genitalia is male and unremarkable.
Let's
Noided
write
back is
that
symmetrical
down.
and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
Well, he was
In
kind of a
addition, I see
mercenary,
smaller,
so
residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
From
Okay.
wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades, dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty.
the scarring is extensive, way more than a law official's.
We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars.
Mm-hmm.
Last item, hands.
Okay, I'll help. Pick up
The
the hand.
hand is surprisingly heavy to lift, filled with
I
decaying
felt a bit
bricks.
useless taking
Feels as
just
though
notes.
it could explode if squeezed harder. You're suddenly repulsed.
Please don't
So
squeeze
much
it.
so, you feel compelled to drop it.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling.
Were we expecting
I
any?
was.
Oh,
Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
okay, let me just
Ooh.
write.
That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Internal exam.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
What would I
Of
have?
course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
No, nothing. I don't have anything.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With
Okay.
his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Ew!
You hear cracks as the lieutenant moves his sharp fingers inside the flesh, like the creaking of an old house at night.
This is so graphically written.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable.
Okay, I'll write it
Respiratory
down.
system.
Back hunched as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used.
Oral
Okay.
cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in
My
mucosa
God.
of the lips and mouth.
Okay, let me also look.
No scream, no sigh
Okay.
of relief rises from the darkness inside.
I'm
It's
useless.
humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in that mouth of his.
Okay, better not. I'll just write it down.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
Why? Don't we have
Ah.
anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
Oh, it's stomach
That
related?
also
No,
means
no.
liver and biliary, the gallbladder and bile ducts.
I'm writing
Same
NA.
for toxicology and serology. NA.
Yeah, I'm just writing NA.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging.
Okay,
Gastrointestinal.
okay.
This will do.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
Write it down, omit the
What's
voila.
next on the list?
Description of injuries.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 feels. Leave a 4th one too.
Okay.
Be thorough if you want maximum results.
Bite
Head,
marks.
chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted.
Okay.
And your opinion, officer?
Non-fatal postmortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
The scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone.
Stone.
The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
God, go now.
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Write it down.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Non-fatal postmortem.
Right. Next,
What's the 4th injury
Nothing.
field for?
just in case.
Okay. Ligature mark.
Dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Okay, write it down.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around
Okay.
his neck is visible.
Continue.
Think for a moment. There's time. Don't rush.
Well, we thought that he had been knocked out somewhere else. Then he was brought here and hung. But he was unconscious when he was hung, so there wouldn't have been signs of struggle as such. There's hemorrhaging on the skin above and below the ligature mark. That means... Hyoid bone, cervical column intact. But that... Okay, I'm going to put fatal
That's it.
injury.
We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. But it's a start.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
Okay. What now?
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg.
Okay,
For
give him
processing.
a copy.
You tilt your head, also looking at the corpse.
Okay.
I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always something.
Oh, I'm getting the Inland Empire now. Let's do
The
it.
lips of the
But I
corpse
failed
are
it.
swollen preposterously.
God
They
damn
are
it.
also
Why do I
silent.
always fail
You
these?
have no idea why you just said that.
Who
Fine.
is he? He is male, 40 to 50, with an athletic build.
Do you think I'll pass this? Let's try it.
You run your
No.
hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough.
Look under his
His
fingernails.
fingernails have turned dark. They're chipped and quite long. There is dirt under them. That's all.
Do you think we missed something?
Yes, there's something we are not
Okay,
seeing.
well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast.
Okay, where do we find a
Hey.
fridge?
Wasn't there a giant ice bear sarcophagus below that building?
Oh yeah. Why yes there
Now,
was.
detective, I've rarely been disappointed by the size of a giant ice bear fridge, but I think we should still take a look at it first. Make sure it's big enough before we carry him over.
Okay.
Let's move. With every hour, whatever we are looking for in the deceased will become harder to find.
Alright, we have to go to the giant bear fridge. Oh, thank god there's an autosave. Awesome. Let me also save it. Yeah. I think I can go in from here this time. I'll be near the fridge. Oh. Should I plug the fridge in? No, wait. Here's the fridge. Hey.
The bear's eyes are dead and empty. Ice inside the fridge slowly melting. The power has been cut off.
Yeah, I cut the power off. Alright, see you in a bit, Aga. Thanks for joining.
It's certainly an eccentric choice, but it's more than big enough and cold enough. Honestly, it's perfect. All we have to do is plug the fridge back in.
Okay. Fridge. Get Kim to help you move the body. Plug in the fridge. Okay. Yo. Okay, close the door. This thing. Can I open it now?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly.
My pry bar is not strong enough. Okay. Let us...
Both cables are unplugged from the break. A giant electric mammal awakens. The dead body is going to be safe in the embrace of its cold innards.
Great. The owners of this building will just have to keep paying for the electricity sucked up by this monstrosity a little longer. Let's return to the fridge.
Okay, why are we returning to the fridge, dude? Okay.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red, watching over all the ice cream wrappers hidden inside its belly.
Okay, help me with the
Of
body,
course.
Kim.
I'll take the head, you take the feet. It's not going to be the easiest thing in the world, but we'll manage.
Okay, let's
The
do
body
this.
is heavier than you expected and stinkier. It takes half an hour to get it down to the basement, then 10 more minutes to stuff it into the fridge. The lieutenant takes a step back to admire your handiwork.
Oh wow, the body is in there now.
Beautiful. A dead body in a nice bare fridge. This is some of the best police work I've ever done.
I can sense your sarcasm, Kim.
You have created an ice
Ice
bear
bear
sarcophagus.
sarcophagus. Behold!
Talk of the ice bear sarcophagus must not leave this room.
We did our best with the means at
Did
our
we though?
disposal.
Okay, maybe we did.
We
At
did!
least we've stopped the body from decomposing further. Now you can conduct another inspection under controlled circumstances.
Inside the icy realm of the ice bear fridge, the corpse stands slumped, waiting.
Let's try. Oh my god, I died! I died again, I died again!
Getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now.
Why did it damage my morale?
You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation. He watches
Good
you
Lord.
melt down stoically. From nothing you can say,
Okay.
Woodcock gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another
Really?
police officer resigned from the RCM.
I hate my life. So, I've maintained my record. Each time, I've managed to kill myself once. You know what? Just take the body away. Take it away. I don't want it. Go put the body in. Send it for processing, Kim. I don't care.
The man is decomposed. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and
Just
takes a deep breath.
bag him.
If
Take
you
him
think
away.
so, officer, I'm not going to object.
Yeah.
I need a little help for carrying him to the holding pen of my kinema. I'll take it from there.
Okay.
It's too late to take him into processing today. I'll take him first thing tomorrow.
Yeah. My god, I didn't expect it to damage my morale like that. What the heck? Who wants a harbor? Somewhere. I have to call back in a day. Yeah. Let me see if there's any place I can sell the items I've been. What's this? Okay. Let me see what all is down here. Oh, something's here. Can I go this way? I can. What is this place? It's a pawn shop, yes. Oh, I got something. Fingerless gloves. Clothes. Electrochemistry. Currently this gives half light. I like these ones, Karan. Let's go in the pawn shop and see what we can do. What else is here? Oh my god, where are you going, sir? Don't leave. Machine, cash register. DEI. Film projector.
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Okay, I'm not buying stuff. I need stuff.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Oh my god, why? He has no impulse control.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others...
No. Again, he'll want to buy it. Let me see this. What is
The
it?
boom boxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped, dented.
No. Okay, let's talk to the guy.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Okay, have you had any trouble?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Oh?
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travellers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Honestly, I think some of your selections are more tasteful
keeps
than
me
others.
Entertained.
Oh, I was being snobbish? Damn.
He's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Some kind of drug, maybe.
You might be able to
I doubt
aid our
it, but I
investigation.
can try and answer any questions you may have.
You know anything about
I do
hanging?
my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone.
He doesn't know anything.
Okay, Wild Pines rep?
Can't say I'm a huge admirer of wild pines, and I can't say I trust any silver-tongued spokesperson of theirs. Fortunately, I have no reason to get involved.
Well, have you met?
No, just people like that make everyone else see the world somewhat askew, at an
Okay.
angle that is convenient for them. Now, you have more questions, or are we?
No, that's
The
all
pawn
I've got
broker's
for now.
gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
There's something
Let
I'd
me
like
have
to
a
sell. Let me access my
Anything
pawn
else you're
menu.
thinking of selling?
This rifle. Yeah. Will I ever get the password for that? It's bloody loyal. The check is not useful. Sports cards are useless. Oh my god. What do I do? Okay. Don't need the filament one yet. Wait. Ooh.
I'm not
27.
purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
Okay. I
Another
don't have
time,
anything to sell
perhaps.
at the moment. Any guns?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple
Oh my god,
days
this is
back.
going to damage my morale? I'll die again. Oh my god. I died again! How am I going to finish this game?
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. You're still coming up with sentences.
I
Whatever.
don't dispute that you have been charged with protecting the people of a...
Nothing.
Okay,
you can
okay,
say
stop
to
lecturing me.
yourself.
Oh my god, let me play. Okay. Okay. I was going to send him for processing.
The man is decomposed. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep
How
breath.
how
If you
how
think
is
I
this
need a little
happening
help,
to me?
it's too late to take.
Okay, I need to scavenge, I think, for a bit. Get some healing stuff. Okay, I don't think Renee will hurt me. What is this
The worn
bench?
and beaten wooden planks of the bench.
We can sit on benches after.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Okay. Cool. Okay, Renee. Hey, Renee.
I like playing in the dark. Sharpens your nocturnal instincts. Feels
I
like
found your guard
bells.
boot.
The Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
Well, you must have seen
Yes,
something.
it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
So who was working
No
your
one.
shift? Oh.
The boss has been unmanned since last Monday.
Oh, how's that?
There's no other guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue.
It is an
I
issue.
mean,
Look, officers. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
So it doesn't matter
the
whether you're there?
possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Okay.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
We need a program.
Look,
Yeah.
officer, can we conclude the topic of my guard boost now?
I saw a picture in there.
She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
Why?
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Got it, thanks.
Yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Okay, thank you for your time, Renee. Let's see. Who is down here? Ooh, a plastic bag. I think I can collect bottles now. Let's see. I need money. I think I should go and still sell to that guy and come. I need 60 real before nightfall. Anything here? Okay, bullet holes. Let's go up. Oh, stuff. Take. The bottles. Scavenging for money, oh my god. Okay, this dustbin. I'm not looking through any viewpoints, but yeah. Let's do this. But What if we use up all the bottles? That's a scary prospect. Okay, before 9 p.m. let's go and see whether we can do that task. So from here we have to go behind the greenhouse here, I think. What is this? Oh, no. I don't need that. I need morale.
This
Morale.
must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head. You knock silently. The upholstery muffles the sound. No response comes from the apartment.
I guess no one is in.
Okay,
You try
unlock
to
the
be
door.
as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. The sound of the key turning still echoes in the yard. Hopefully no one heard. There's nothing else to do than to leave and tell Everard.
I want to
no
go in.
conceivable reason for you to intrude on the premises. There might be important information in the apartment. I mean, there might.
You know what? I have trauma. Let's go in! If nothing else, I want to get some healing items.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others. A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable.
Okay.
There's something disdainful in the way the curves and lines of the bodies were drawn. It looks like the artist is celebrating diversity, but underneath he's just making fun of these people.
Don't think I like the owner of this
telling
apartment.
you to like him. You might learn something from him, though.
My brain is yelling at me.
Picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Whip out the yellow
Yes,
man.
your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines.
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash.
Yeah.
And now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
Yeah.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other clues down the road.
Oh, really?
Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
No! Do you think it's the same person who put the dead man's clothes in the trash?
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from this clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter, but still, a nice coincidence.
You could ask Everard who this person is once you're done here.
Move on from the mugs. Okay, there's a poster here. There's something here. Oh, a shirt. Am I robbing him of his shirt?
This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty.
That. Don't randomly go down paths. Oh, what's that? Oh, morale! Thank goodness. Desperately need it. Suitcase full of clothes. What is it? Some more health. Good thing I broke in here. My god. Okay, let's leave. I've robbed him of all his healing items. We can go. Oh god. Phew. Oh, what's here? Yay! I won't die that easily. Hooray! Okay. let me get all the bottles and stuff I can. I have 2 skill points saved up that I can use. And I kind of need to go and sell how much ever I can to the pawn shop without asking him questions that may get me killed. That's my goal. Any bottles and stuff here I can take? Yeah, no? No, doesn't look like it. Okay. Pawn shop guy. Come on, come faster. I have to make pasta later. Come on. Let's go, let's go. Move it, move it. Yo, why are you randomly slowing down? Not this way, this way. Quicker. Thank you. Come on. Come on down. I found some gloves in here last time. Yep. Whoa, who are you?
Evening, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
Do you know what
I
caused
wasn't
it
here
fall?
to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
Okay.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
What's further down the
Well, there's
coast?
the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There
Oh.
always seems to be something wrong with it.
Okay.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Should I ask him for his food? I mean, I don't feel hunger in the game as such. Should I be rude? No? Okay. What if I lose morale? Ugh. Anything that happens, I lose morale. Oh, I could have clicked on that too.
Yes?
How do I click on Kim? No. Go away. Shoot. That one.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control
So
panel.
this is the
Loose
billboard.
wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle
Okay.
is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Let me pull it.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
Release the
The
lever.
spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal some other way. Isn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Right. I don't know what day it is today, though. Okay. Let's go sell him some stuff, and
It's
I
not often that I
can
see
ask
officers.
him
What can
about
I
the
do
gun.
for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector. Just
I feel like I'm
Oh,
interrupting
no,
you.
not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
Yeah.
All kinds of people come through here.
Okay, I've
as
done
you can
these
see,
before.
I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Okay, quite the collection
it keeps
indeed.
me entertained.
He's
Okay.
well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Some kind of drug, maybe.
Let me
Let me
sell.
have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Let me sell that. Did I sell the filament? What if I get a password later? I don't know if I have a task for it. How much did I get? 28. It's not much.
Another time, perhaps.
Okay.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question.
I can heal. I can heal.
Sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
I can heal this.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God.
Okay.
The
It's okay.
lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Wait, I sold you my gun? Well?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service.
Please don't lose your morale again. Okay, I can lose one more time, but I don't want to. Please don't die again.
I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Was about a policeman?
She didn't seem like a policeman. Although she kept referring to herself as a pig. Which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive.
Okay.
But I was just happy to get rid of it. And of her.
Okay.
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
I don't like it either.
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
Yeah. Any idea where I can find
My
her?
apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Okay. At least now I know.
Of course.
Other business. Okay, let's go. That whoever he was talking about sounded like Kuno's little friend. Let's go and see her. I know we have to go to Abad too. There's so many things to do. Oh my God. Feels never ending. What? Oh. My caps lock came on by mistake. Let's go in here. And we can talk to this one.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back.
Lol.
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pigs come to take me out, trying to snuff me out.
Why would you say that?
Why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
Fine. He doesn't want to talk. What is this? There's bullet holes everywhere. Man. Okay. It's 7:31. What is this?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Nope. I am a bit worried about going back to Evert because I have only one morale heal. But I'll save before I go in and talk to him so that in case he says something, I'll be safe. It's a long jog. Let's go, let's go. And my day one is almost getting done. Which, let me just do that. Okay. Let's see how
The
to
tear
use this
machine
machine.
stands in your bottles clunk into the machine.
Oh my God, it only gave me that much. I have only 30 and I need 60 real. Okay. That's terrible. Get some money here. It's not much. I can't pick that up. Okay, Evert Claire. Go upstairs. Up. Let's go and talk to him. And hopefully not die. It seems like a final boss more than anything. God. This way. Now I have to run all the way across. This is a long track, honestly. Let's go. And that way. And around. And like that. And we've reached about... Oh, puddles. Puddles. And money. Okay. Let's go. Time to save. God. Honestly, when I played it the first time, I didn't have to save this much. Okay, hey, about...
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Thanks. I opened the door you asked me
I'm
to.
glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment?
He's trying to figure out if you're lying.
The deal wasn't for
You're
me
right,
to go
Harry. You only had to unlock the door, which you did. So we're all good here.
in.
He
Okay.
was testing you, and you succeeded.
Now
Yay!
let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why.
Okay.
Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
Well, you said the lynching
By
and the
now,
strike are
I'm
related.
sure you figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys.
Wild Pines. I have to
Sent
talk to that
scare
rep.
us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flat caps.
What do you mean?
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
So you guys killed the mercenaries?
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
Sure.
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Sadamaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
Pineapple Company?
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Okay, go on.
About my fun container, it's a hoot, Harry. Who knows? Maybe you'll be in here the next time they move it. It will be very fun, I promise. There's
Okay.
enough about me and my container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando
3?
types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
Oh.
What makes you think the Wild Pines negotiator can't control them?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers.
Okay.
We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
The whole neighborhood?
Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base.
Who exactly did the
There's a
pushing?
militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
The mob.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
It does, it does.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day, Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land."
Okay.
He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you
Okay.
worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
Lawyer
He
girl.
places a lot of faith in that lawyer girl. Perhaps this is a tactical error. Anyway,
Tell me about him
they
and
are
his crew.
simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his
Okay.
initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They
Okay.
really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Where can I find
You
them?
know what, Harry? I got a feeling they're gonna show up in full force tomorrow.
the
Okay.
lieutenant marks something in his notebook.
How do you know the
How do I
mercenaries?
know? Let me
Yeah.
tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do.
Okay.
Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
Okay.
That does sound quite unlikely, yes. The big guy leading the scabs at the gate is colossal.
Okay. You mentioned a
Oh,
lawyer
Liz
girl?
is a bright one. I
Liz.
for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all
Isn't that
fancy.
Rennie's
But
daughter?
hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
In the
But
future?
of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
Okay.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
I don't need it.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
Good talk.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike.
I'm leaving.
I don't
Bye.
know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
Why?
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
Do I really need to convince him of this? I don't get it. Do I need to? Nah.
A man of the left, so you have to be a social democrat. He's
No.
been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
You're right not to trust me. I take care of me. I'm a hustler. I grind. I'm a money engineer.
Perfect, Harry. That's perfect. My version of the left is not against the companies, it's with the companies. Honestly, what I have in mind is a business
What am I getting into?
a left-wing business proposal, but still,
And what would this entail?
once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
Kim, what do you think?
Depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
Yeah.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez.
The keys to
and maybe even help you
Martinez.
figure out who's behind this killing.
Oh,
He's
nice.
saying as little as possible, as vaguely as he can, deliberately omitting things.
Fine if I
You
happen
bring
to be
joy
there.
to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the water lock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning.
Okay, I have to go that side to
Once
get
you have the
signatures.
signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I know we can do business together.
Okay, bye.
See you soon, Debarder. Just kidding, but not too much.
Okay, survived another interaction with him. Run away before I die. Okay, what do I do? I have only $31. And I don't know when the end of the day is. Let's see, clothes. I don't have a hat. Let's put on a hat. How's this shirt? Logic. This shirt gives... Oh. Let's be more logical.
You
Interact.
take the legal documents out of the envelope, a 12 to 40 month construction period, and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Look at the zoning
The
plan.
youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
No.
It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center. This is either an ominous or cool architectural choice.
Hard to say, huh?
My money is on cool. Looks like a cubic pyrite.
Ask him.
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but...
How else are you going to build something? It's always inconvenient to build things, and citizens inevitably have disagreements over such construction projects. But there's no other way.
Let's try to find a loophole.
There is no loophole.
Oh, damn.
The simple truth is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
Look
I
him.
should have seen it. Evrard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone. However, we'll need access to the coast before we do anything. Evrard won't believe you got villager signatures if you can't even get to the village.
True.
You can try forgery
So,
as soon as we can cross the water.
Signature forging, okay. Fool you. We'll forge some signatures. Let me just stand here, I guess. Let's see. Union box. Oh, okay. Track down my badge. Who else has unauthorized access? Thought I did. Victim's tattoos, possible meaning. Oh, I thought I did. Okay. Keep looking. Maybe someone else knows something. Wild Pines rep. 2 signatures for that. Okay. Looks like I have to talk to Kuno. Sorry. Let's see what information I can get out of Kuno. Can you walk faster, guys? Come on, time is money. It's already 8 p.m. I'll most probably be stopping the stream after I've complete day 1 on this. I try to limit it to 1 death per day. Can't believe it's coming to this. I don't even know how I managed to finish the whole game in 1 shot the first time without dying even once. And now I don't even remember the result or any of the choices I've taken. It's pretty complex and they keep talking and I don't know. There's so many options to choose from each time. It's really a pain. Okay, get ready to hear a lot of bad words. God, Kuno.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
By the way, Kipt is a racial slur.
Now I have some
Shoot
questions.
that shit at Kuno, Pigonaut.
What do you know about it?
Pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
Where's the rest of the
Kuno doesn't give
armor?
a shit about the armor.
How come?
That fucking had one thing majorly wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A
Do you
mutant?
remember how he looked? Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
What do you mean you
Kuno
threw it
tried to
away?
get the helmet on. It was too big.
Oh.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
He threw it in the sea?
That shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gates.
What do you mean?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
I have no idea who he's
Yes,
talking
you
about.
met him at the gates. The one with the boots and the jolly
Oh,
smile.
Manana.
He's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor.
Okay.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
And let it be.
Yes, pray pardon, sire. Better to let it be. I did not mean to make you paranoid.
Let's
You're
talk about
testing
something
Kuno.
else. I found your shack.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
Before we go on with that,
That's the past. You and Kuno, and now let's talk about how you opened the secret door, fucking at Kuno's kingdom.
I face shifted.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
He can't do that, Kuno! He's trying to fuck at you again!
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit. How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
Found a plate covered with powder
Where
residue.
Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
What's with the tube
It's a
of that?
vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
Magno Slam, whatever.
You could use some.
It's magnesium,
Yeah,
right?
it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno
Isn't
goes
that what
through
I
like
have
a
here?
tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a battle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno! He's gonna use it against you, Kuno!
It says
You're not
magnesium.
getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Okay.
Fuck you, pig! Don't do mag! You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die!
Okay.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
Questions about
Yeah,
the crime
The
scene.
kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it?
The ladder, ever climb
Look
it?
at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So,
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
alrighty.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't climb it, Kuno!
The
Look at this
fuck?
bug.
A mug in the trash. Is this about the fucking clothes again? Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you picked it after the mug fucker? Cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Okay, maybe we can find out about
Shit,
the
that's
clothes.
tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator. Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did,
Okay.
he wouldn't squeal.
He
But
doesn't
if you
know
find out,
anything.
maybe you can...
Tell the
Okay.
Kuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting 2 and 2 together here.
Yeah.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
What's in the
Dunno,
greenhouse?
Kipta's gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Erie-Uppergite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Erie-Uppergites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
The gardener
Yeah,
used
that's
to?
what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
Okay.
Look,
You mean that
Kuno
person's the
doesn't
gardener?
explain shit.
Okay.
Kuno just says shit.
We have to talk to her again, I think.
Yeah, her. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March?
Yeah, I gotta
Fish
ask her.
is sometimes used to fertilize the soil a few weeks before planting something. Maybe she was preparing the garden beds.
No, I want to ask her.
Yes, it seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. The fuck about it?
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno
Who he
knows what
was
you meant.
before he died?
Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make...
Okay.
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Okay, I'm talking about the marks your stones left on his body.
Did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing. This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
Okay, Kuno.
You hear the lieutenant hum.
Have you seen anyone
Just a couple of pigs
suspicious?
sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
And do you know how it
Probably
got up
blind.
there?
Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see
You
it?
heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay,
I
wherever
don't
you.
know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Okay.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Night City
Why
doesn't
you gotta
exist.
be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Kuno, you exhaust me. Oh, God, Lord.
Tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's city. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Oh, Lord.
Lame.
That's the name of Kuno's city, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
You're testing Kuno's...
Get lost.
Okay,
Kuno doesn't...
I have to talk
Hear
to
that?
the lady.
Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched.
So there's
Yes,
lack of magnesium.
and it's critical. Look at yourself. You're maggot sideways. What are you talking about? You need to maggot up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium.
I don't think I should get into that. Okay. Garden lady. This is fine. Did I talk to Kuno? That was done. Gone. 2 signatures. Looks like I've finished the Kuno chat. Harbor Gate asked Charlie Mesk about the armor. Yeah, that's the smiley guy. Nearby. Meanwhile, I'll ask this lady questions. And
Hello again, officer. How are things?
What were you doing
Well,
there in March?
This might be the last snow we get. At least I hope so. Snow has nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring. At least that's what my grandma always told me.
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow.
Look at her intently.
Stop looking at her. Look around. What do you see?
An entrance to
That's
the
right.
yard.
And the canal, the bookstore, the harbour gates. This is a great vantage point for keeping an eye on you.
Are you by any chance keeping an eye on us?
Of course not. I don't understand what this is about. The kid did this, right? The red-haired rat? Can't say a sentence without or kipped. He's always giving me trouble.
That's not
It
important
is,
right now.
because he sent you to harass me. He's playing you. He hates the police, okay? A lot of people do around here.
You've been resting here for quite a while, haven't you?
Thank you, Kim.
Yes, I'm tired.
I understand. The RCM isn't welcome here, and the locals want to keep an eye on us.
There's silence, the smallest of smiles.
That's okay, miss. Do what you have to do. I think we're done here. Let's go.
Fine. Okay. I have 3 skill points. Let's put 1 more into physical instrument. And I'm not sure what else I should put into. What is volition? Keep my morale up. What is Inland Empire? Authority. Understand cop culture. You know what? Let me put 1 in that. Need morale. Okay. And I have 1 spare that I can use in something later. Let's talk to this guy about the armor. Hello.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you? The little boy had it good on his promise.
His promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Okay.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know?
Yeah, makes sense.
So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock.
That sounds like Kuno.
Footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
Did he learn anything?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What sort of technical
I did some
stuff?
research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove.
Okay.
So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
4 pieces of armor up for grabs then, but I
I
always
guess you
send the
won't be
boots
collecting
away.
them all then. That's less work for you at least.
4 pieces.
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore,
Leggings?
if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I agree, officer. Let's focus on the hanging, and later some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Yeah.
Nice. From what I learned, it was a very heavy, boring set of armor. No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
Okay. So, Kuno lied to you. Return and confront him. Yeah, okay. When is the day ending? Like, do I need to return to my room? But I don't have enough money to go into my room. Even if I sell the filament, I don't have money, so I don't know what to do right now. I'll go trouble Kuno a bit. Where is he? There he is. Hey Kuno, you lied to us.
Fuck does Kuno care? So?
Told me he promised to sick the pigs on him.
Kuno did sick the pigs on him. Kuno's a man of his word.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like Jella.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you.
Yeah.
What is this? Trying to be cool with your new asshole? Kuno was just being nice to you. You got fucked bad. Now limp the fuck out of here.
Sure.
After this shit, you better have something.
Yeah, real interesting.
Pig, do you have any idea how fucking stupid that sounds? Kuno
Apparently
gives
I'm
you
stupid.
hot fucking leads, snitch bit style, and you come back griefing the Kuno. The fuck out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Wait.
Those pants are too small.
I lost moral.
The pants are totally okay. Don't listen to her. She's trying to give you body image.
Kuno doesn't fuck.
Oh my god. Why did I lose morale? Come back here. Come on out. Good gosh. I didn't expect that to happen. So, chances are... Oh, who are all these people? Can't talk to them though. Yeah, I can only talk to him. I don't have enough money for you.
Yes, have you got it?
Can I pay with
You
the check?
must be joking, right? You come here, trash everything, and now you try to pay with a novelty check?
Take
This
it.
isn't a game show. I'm not going to accept it. You owe me cold, hard money.
I don't have enough
That money
money.
in the palm of my hand.
I don't have enough
You can
money.
cash it in at the local fleet near the harbor gates, though it might not be enough to cover it.
Oh, I can? Okay, let me try that.
Yes. Another thing. Great. Yes.
Oh, I can do that? I didn't know. Okay, let's try it. Let us try that then. This one. This is the fleet that they keep talking about. Talk to this lady who doesn't like talking to me.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know. Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
Still don't have enough money.
Anything else I can do?
No, you don't work for the union. The union works for you by supplying you with cash.
If I'd taken that
was easy.
$5.
Worryingly so.
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe.
This
I
is
don't...
important.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Come on.
Fine. For it doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay? I don't really... Uh-huh.
Leave. Okay, $4. I'm just $4
The tear
short.
machine stands in the corner. A sign says, "What?"
No. You need tear.
I didn't know my bag was empty. LOL. Oh boy. Okay. I somehow need to get $4 more. Somehow. Let's go exploring this way. But tomorrow is an entire scene altogether because, well, I will need money again unless I can solve the mystery in 2 days, which I don't think is happening. Then I'm in trouble. what is this? Oh, something I'm trying to open.
Hey, up here, pigos.
Oh look, someone's calling me a pigo again. Let's see, what's this? Hey, I got a morale item. Let me heal it up. Oh, who's this?
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good evening, officers. I'm Joyce.
Joyce.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines,
Oh,
the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Shake a hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Like steel, there is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
Okay.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will
Why
take the
am
lead.
I
on
taking
this
the
interview.
lead?
I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
I don't think Kim has any faith in me.
It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
He winked at me.
Interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
Okay, you're on a boat.
Why, yes, I am.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is. My
How
sloop?
do you like it?
I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Okay.
Good.
Tell me about
What
Wild
we
Pines.
do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
So what do they do?
Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing.
Okay.
See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that
Okay.
is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
You're in good company,
thank
it
you.
seems. How much money does
I'm
Wild
not at
Pines
liberty
have?
to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Wow.
20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments.
Okay.
A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark.
For money real,
If it
yeah.
stops moving, it will die.
Another reason why I
Then
like
what
this game,
becomes
but
of
I'm
those
very broke.
72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
Where do they get all
started
this?
as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored
Okay,
the
yawn.
centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone
What
into
does-
this.
what
I
do
mean,
they want
aside
with
from
this
being the
place?
terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo.
You don't keep
We
in
built
mind.
this district.
Okay.
There it is. She owns up to it.
Yep.
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions, the plazas Meteor and Mosaic, even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP.
Okay.
Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its
Resort.
Revacholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
Okay, what about the
Everything,
strike?
right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
What is your role in
I
this?
believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines'
Account
counteroffer.
coordination.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Okay.
Wait, she just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
Oh.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
So the linking.
Yes, I
strike
believe there
and
is a
lynch.
connection, but that's a subject for later.
How were the talks going
Let's
before
say
that?
I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks
Yes,
ago.
in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
Oh.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens
Oh.
no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
What are their
There
demands?
are leaflets everywhere and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes, every worker, a member of the board.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
Seems like they have
In
no
its
idea about
defense,
business.
another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker a member of the board. Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the
Oh my gosh.
2,200 workers in
That's
its Martinez
crazy.
terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
So what are you
I'm
gonna
not
do?
Sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now,
Oh.
people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Okay, let's segue
Excuse
into
me,
that.
From whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think
Call
he said
me
it was,
Manana.
Call me Manana.
Manana.
This checks out.
Yeah.
No, wait. The chief negotiator heard it from a man at the gates. Surely the Wild Pines group has more effective channels of information. After all, 2,200 people are on strike. This is a big deal for them.
What happened to the
Mr.
previous
Clare
guy?
told him to, how did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay
Yes.
then.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
What does she
Everard
think of
Clare
Eva?
is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Seriously?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Lol.
If you were to prick it with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
Well, you sound like you're gonna
Oh,
stab
heavens,
him.
no. We get along just fine. Yet, now that you mention it, I can't stop imagining that black treacle just dribbling down his double chin.
That's
He is
about
the most
alright.
corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
So there are two of him.
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does. And when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Nice system. Nice
It's
system.
how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
Let's take this
Of
back to
course.
the strike.
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrog, come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
Don't let her answer it herself.
The strike
If these
breakers.
strike breakers were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not yet, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Okay, next topic.
Of course. How else can I help?
What can you tell me about
Quite
the
a few
lynching?
things, I'm afraid.
Ooh.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois. I'm afraid Harry doesn't have
Yeah,
his
I don't
badge
have my
needed.
badge.
I hope mine will suffice.
I hope so.
Oh, and what happened to yours, Detective?
Well,
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
Yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
I could have eaten it for all I
dear.
know.
Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
Hey.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the
Thanks,
RCM.
Kim. You're standing up for me. Yay.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
No?
Feelings will guide the way.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
This is my
Trust
main
me,
thing.
officer, I am fully committed to resolving
I'm
this
going to
impasse.
lose morale,
This
and
isn't
I'm going to
some
lose
side gig
something.
for me.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
Officer.
Yep, I knew it. Okay, let me just heal. I don't remember anything. There's only this ghost and this. This is a case
You
I'll
know,
do.
I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give.
Okay,
doing it.
fine.
Despite your own...
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're
Okay,
going
fine.
to want to see something tangible.
Tangible? Like what?
The union is conducting drug trade out of the
Oh
harbour.
god.
It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM
I'm
either.
getting more jobs to do.
Perhaps it's time to look into it. Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Okay.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would. Detective.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Really? I thought it was
This
going
woman
well.
was running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or
Damn
she's
it.
simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hand.
Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
I
She
wouldn't
could
go
have
that
known.
far. Her reaction did come off as sincere to me. I think she's just quick to adapt. She's a professional, after all.
What do you propose? We don't
If there is
investigate?
reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we're siding with the union.
Yeah, we should
Or that
investigate.
we're on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation
Okay,
with
we
her.
won't tell her.
We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
Okay. Cool. I agree with you, Kim.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Tell me about
It's
it.
quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing.
Oh.
Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Materials come from Samara to Revachol through
Yes.
the terminal?
After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Okay.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's
Yeah.
our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut. Yes,
You want
but
us
you
to
won't get
investigate.
anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
Yeah.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
Lorries.
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients
Lorries.
from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable.
How convenient that they're stranded like beached whales at that roundabout.
Yeah.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging
It's
about.
the Apple Sky.
One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Her irises are light green.
Okay,
like the
stop
river.
admiring her
I'll be explicit.
randomly.
If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
Oh.
Yes?
You'll take the case and probe.
It may come to nothing. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Do you
That's
know
the man who
something
was
about the
killed.
tattoos?
I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Why?
Better not tie the Force Day to the Bats Day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
Can I have some
Is
money?
what you want to say, but it isn't. Look at that lady. Take a gander.
What
Why,
nice
yes,
fabrics.
tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity,
Okay.
while dull orange pearls hang. These are the
She's
kind
rich.
eyes
Give me
of the
money.
within
I can't
reason.
sleep.
Now look at you,
Okay,
You
I'm going to
usually
hurt my
be
morale
poor.
again.
poor as balls. You can't ask.
Okay,
for
let me
maybe
make my own
you
money.
ask her
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
By the way, I talked to
You
Awad.
have. And
Finally, time to choose sides.
It's not important.
of course, Detective. Excuse me for implying otherwise.
The RCM does not pick sides in this.
Thank you.
I
Kim
hope it
likes
doesn't
me
come
for
off any
answering
other way.
that. Yay.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself.
Oh, she wants
However,
information.
how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things.
He asked me to
A
open the door.
referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that.
I mean, like
Oh
a real
my.
door.
The lieutenant does not say anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
It was
Of
nothing.
course, the RCM has the right to inspect any premises. How else would you catch the bad guys? The information was useful, I hope.
Her bartering mind cannot fathom that you didn't ask anything in return.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal, and it was not for nothing. I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share.
Oh my god.
This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
Evad says the Wild Pines and mercenary one's dead. The Union's military wing. See Mulberry.
How benevolent. Hopefully they'll help you sort this whole business out, if they haven't already.
We cannot discuss the specifics of an ongoing investigation, ma'am. Besides, you haven't exactly been forthcoming yourself.
Okay.
That is only fair.
I've said all I can.
I hope it yields something. Otherwise, you'll have opened that door for naught. Anything else?
Let's go for this.
The company did not send mercenaries after the Union. I told you in great detail about the mistakes my side made. And of course, I accept them completely. I just hope you don't share Everart's view on things. After all, as he said, one's dead now. The Pine certainly hasn't killed any of theirs.
Let's keep it that way. She means to add, but then doesn't.
That's all I got to say.
Actually, Detective, there are lighter topics to gossip about.
Right
of course,
now.
Detective. Should something come up later down the road, don't be
She's
afraid
very
to drop
tough.
by for a chat. Until then, is there anything I can
Nope.
help? Of course,
Thank
Detective.
you. That's all for now. I think
You work hard.
I do.
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
I guess I do.
Like a horse, a workhorse, for hard work.
Oh.
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged.
Yeah, I walked a lot.
That is a sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you.
I died 3 times, dude. Yeah, I died a little.
You make money. You got gills, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money. Sure. And has it been easy? Are you rich?
No, I'm not.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Because of the taxes.
Taxes. Okay.
Taxes almost non-existent in the Gotham estate. That
Every time. Okay, I'm skipping through this.
98% of all your money.
No.
What are you, a racist? Don't be a racist. This guy's appropriating the emerging Boogie Street lingo as part of his sales pitch for the free market economy.
Okay, let me be ultra liberal.
Fight the right.
Oh, I get the feeling Kim wants to talk to me.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the guy.
Then.
I don't have
Let's
the
talk to
money.
him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the streets. We'll figure something out.
Okay, let's try talking to him. Yeah, the day is kind of over. Let's go see if he makes some sort of a deal for me. Come on. Time to go home. Let's go. Get in bed and get some sleep. Let's go bully him. Hey, God, I'm back.
Can I help you?
How about the money I owe?
Have you got it?
Can we come to an arrangement?
You pay me what we already agreed you owe me?
Kim is about to say something
understand
later.
your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Go, Kim!
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
I still
Good
have my
luck
key,
trying
you
to
know.
use it.
Draconian measures.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock. Not until you bring me the money.
You're
Okay.
not agreeing.
I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
So
Another thing.
mean.
Great. Yes.
He's so rude. Okay, let's go to the motor carriage. Also, I need to talk to Kim. Come here. Okay, can I talk to you? I was supposed to
Yes?
talk to you about 10. I mentioned suicide. Well, one sec. End of day debrief. Falling on the Rags balcony after 2200 when you're calling it a day. Let's see. How does this work?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio mic.
I have something here we could sell.
Oh,
Look in
something
the
to
back.
sell.
Transport enclosure. Regular people. The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
Thanks, I
The
appreciate your
lieutenant
help.
nods as you take the spinners.
Close the door. Okay, I have something to pawn. Thank you, Lieutenant. You're so helpful. You're my bestest friend in the world.
Greetings on this fine night. What the pawn shop is always open.
Oh, there's something
yes,
I'd like
we'd
to
like to sell
sell.
these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good.
200 real?
Defrauded or jumped. Are you sure?
Of course. I meant no offense.
Thank you. Here's the 60 real you need for your...
Oh my god, he gave me only 60.
The rest is for him. To compensate.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I have a fascinating
Oh,
photo.
no.
Do you know what the
Devoted
tattoos
part.
mean?
Counter-radiance network. Anti-magnetism.
You have absolutely no idea what a photo...
Another time, perhaps. I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may. I do
Anything
my
about
best
the
to keep my
hanging?
He doesn't know anything. The pawnbroker's gaze.
Okay. Cool. Now let's go pay off guard so that I have a space to sleep at night. That way, that way. That way. Come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go back to the whirling in rags. Whirling rags. I need to find some magnesium. Well, Mr. Gott.
Can I help you?
I have your
Yes.
money.
Have you got, well?
Here's 60.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow. The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow.
9 p.m.
Please
tomorrow.
pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20
Oh.
real per night.
20 per night. I am
I'll take
safe.
a room here too.
Yay.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests.
So 60
Anything-
was for the damages and then 20, 20, 20. I'm good. Oh my gosh. The jam mystery. Smuggling. Find money for rent and pay guard.
Can I help you?
Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. What is happening here? Yeah, I can't click on that, thank goodness. Let's go upstairs. And supposed to get a debrief from the lieutenant here. Let's see whether he'll tell me.
What do you want to know?
Anything about it?
Yes, the case brief you missed. Now I remember.
Brief, yes.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Our job is to find the killer, right? Okay. Did you say it's a mysterious case?
It's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Okay, but can it be
As
sexy?
you know, there was considerable interest in this case at my station, but probably not for the reasons you have in mind.
Maybe there's a young woman
it
involved.
It just so happens there's a beautiful, blonde 19-year-old woman at the heart of this case. A rich one, in fact.
I think Kim is joking right now.
The weary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
You're being sarcastic.
It could still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head, with a dark twist even.
Okay.
He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit, then hit him with it.
Okay.
Good.
Why did the 41st send me? That's okay. Let's retire for the night.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
I know, right?
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation.
Wait, I thought I did it.
To the balcony.
Wait. I want to go to sleep.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
I did. How do you think today went?
We inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it.
Okay.
I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up on. In addition, we got that body down from the tree, and we performed the field autopsy.
It's a good summary of the day, you know.
Things we can really work with.
Because we do so many
I still
things.
feel like we missed something, but it's up to the boys in processing.
I know.
We did perform a thorough search of the crime scene. That's great. Now, as for interviews, my list of people to talk to here in Martinez, I mean.
Well, we talked to some people.
Including Evarclair, a daunting adversary, if there
he
wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
He's not saying much on the matter, because he thinks you could have gotten more out of Everard.
Oh, okay. I'm sure.
We tried to interview the Wild Pines rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. Fine, so be it.
So be it.
I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation
Okay,
really is.
we have to get her to talk to us. Okay.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really
Yeah.
must be important.
Okay.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Prison 41 practice?
I don't like to waste
It's
time,
impressive,
you know.
especially for a man your age. And in those hills. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
So, what
They're
are our
quite
powers
limited,
exactly?
actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental scheme. We can arrest
What
people,
else?
of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station call slip. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
And if someone
We are
resists?
permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary, even lethal.
Okay, and who makes
The
all these
coalition
rules? Okay.
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order.
I'm having an
and
overload
international
of
safety after the
information.
revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
I don't think I want to say anything.
Silence. A great comment to such a conundrum.
Yeah. Say nothing,
The
look into the
dying lights
night.
of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. An aerostatic passes overhead, the whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below. Kitsuraga's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. Two glowing circles.
Yeah.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid.
I know.
It's different in land, in Jamrock, and the GRIH. It's
Why
our
are they
fault
like
for
that?
leaving this place to the dogs, to the union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an orphan, fallen between the cracks. We
Okay.
run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
West, okay.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Well, hopefully we can do
Me
some
too.
good.
But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
He is
Right.
very tired, but the dark circles under his eyes make him look younger, not older.
Thank you for
Yeah,
this.
it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Okay. Let us get some sleep. So, my tasks at least went down a little bit. I don't know. Okay. Let's go to our rooms and save the game. Bye, game. Anything to scavenge in my room? Like this bottle? Cake? What about this bottle? No? Oh, I can take that. Why can't I take this? It's so obviously a bottle. God damn it. That I examined before. Pretty sure I'll forget when I come back to play this next, so I'm just collecting everything now.
The fan stands still.
Yo, no. Anything else to collect over here? Anything in the bathroom? Oh, there's a sink on. I guess that is just what it is. Alright, get some sleep,
The
you.
bed is cold and not particularly inviting.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Crawl in.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin.
Oh god, am
The
I
bed
gonna get
sags
into a...
beneath your weight as you stretch out, and then sleep doesn't come.
But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Wahaha.
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Roll over to
It's
the
a
other
little
side.
better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
No more thoughts. Go to
Breathing
sleep.
steadies. A great silence washes
Oh
over
gosh.
you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep, and images start forming.
Let me sleep. Am I walking around in my dream? Oh, good lord. I'll be seeing the hanged person. Oh no, I'm hanging. Under a disco ball.
Remember the scent of your childhood?
What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
I was born in a hospital.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me, do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Tell me who you
know
are.
Who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone.
But I'm having a dream where I'm hanging from the tree. What the heck?
Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
I was
That's
left.
right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you.
Oh my god.
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I can get it back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
But I'm trying to work and
You're
solve this
trying
case.
to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More
Why do I
glass
hate
than
myself
velvet
so much?
grinding in your head.
Oh, good lord.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
No!
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one
Just hangover.
before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already.
The voices in this game, like the variety of voices.
Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Okay, I'm going. Thank you. Alright everyone, that's brought me to the end of day 1 and now it's 7:30 a.m. on day 2 and this is where I will apparently not save. Hold on, maybe after he stands up. Yeah, and this is where I'll stop the stream for today. Well, I might do part 4 tomorrow or on Monday, so look out for it, guys. Bye, Flames. I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, I've managed to die once in every part I've done of this game. I thought this would help people who are playing it in the future, like a guide, but it's turning out to be a more of a guide, like of things what not to do. But I hope it will be helpful for people either way. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining and going along this journey with me, and we'll continue next time. Bye.